Disclosures TV. Information, entertainment, analysis, and gossip. Be careful. We are everywhere. Melo Just TV. Subscribe now on YouTube and get the vibes.
Hi guys, hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time. Happy Sunday to you all. When I go church or when I not go church because church don't close. For people who go church, we hope so when a prayer, general prayer for all we no go, and for the one the way they see get plan for go, when I go, when I join her on a prayer, general prayer for all we. Yes, today's video, we don't see what's where they happen. We'll see the other day how the whole Blanche. We see I say Pikin be involved. We don't talk about some, but wait to want to talk about Antonia because Blanche don't talk say Pikin they go through a lot. It is struggle for make me Pikin be stable. Say Pikin head wait it happen. And the matter we don't count and back today for a while. But the talk that they say a lot of things if it go wrong because of that arrest for the Pikin in front. So many people not be understand, but right now even the mommy for the Pikin don't confirm say Pikin. No, they do well. So Adam say this country they so not deserve somebody like he because of safety. Or we see where they play, or we see how they pay the play, they see how thing that they turn, we see how thing that they go. So wait to account for ever doing a safety. I go for some blogs them, especially blogs like Nix them Empire. I will see how a lot of Cameroonians they react to that Blanche is statement where he talk because a lot of people they talk their own thing where I go like make me and Una will get that conversation for see way it play because this thing that it happen so because it don't happen today what is happening to her son. Yeah, the mommy don't talk safety that she's following up the health of her son to ensure he recovers very fast. So it means say that thing the worry Pikin a trauma no. All will not say that trauma the Pikin go be traumatized. All will not say the Pikin go through a lot for which way it happen. For the arrest, so they can't arrest the mommy for house. All will know say the Pikin because the Pikin be there for day and small Pikin them you know go fit for analyze or a brain for put together all way to where it play. Blanche Bailly say her son Jaden's health has been deteriorating since the arrest incident took place in Boya. She has been following up the health of her son to ensure he recovers. This country does not deserve a youth like me, she stated. Now, I'll come because I just have a person who I like me will talk something. What they talk, I'm going to look way to where it play. Good morning, Kai. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know say any man when something happen, people they get their own way they take her. So people they take her personal. So one they take her like say nah just a joke. Why others they take her like say they feel learn. Some people they bring her out not because say it never happen for them. Because say, if it don't happen for some man or it don't happen for them or it don't happen for some person where they don't see them. Now why that they bring her for outside? I mean other people they learn for the matter. For this platform, I don't always talk them. Every day I go always talk them. Me, I know they support me violence in any form. Whether na police so, whether na against animal, whether na police against human, or whether na human against who, I know they support violence in any way. We don't always talk am. She's lying to cover up. I don't know about that. But now a lot of Cameroonians have a lot to say about what she said. Because when you go, you see which way people that they talk am. Now why that bring her for here? Because some people they feel say people they don't take the matter like it's not some personal matter. No, what if not you? Darling, you're welcome, Boris. Boris, you're welcome. Some person asks and say wait. So some person say, people already sympathize with your case. Don't let them take a critical look at it because you were wrong on at least two fronts. Irresponsible parenting and lack of cooperation with the force. This is my melody, so we say come out now you bring a story now you wait happen. I dey bring her for na mo talk as it dey, as wait it dey happen. That the matter that way it dey on ground. Now I bring her for una. We dey for here she is lying, massa. Some Pikin dey for come away, shock the whole him. Me and the talk say wait we were Pikin dey for that side where all things they happen for their front. Pikin they don't see all kinds, they don't know all kinds way they don't see for their front. It's not easy. Mom, you're welcome. You don't see wait to where Blanche don't talk now. Say pikin not dey fine. It is struggle for say me pikin stable. Just like wait to be the talking for it. And some people feel say maybe we just like for talk, we not like wait to wait it. We like wait to wait it happen. In as much as we talk say wait to wait the police and do it be wrong on our own part for say they not show you any warrant. In as much as some people say no, some case and the way police will come with warrant, everybody has a say. Everybody has something to say, but now our focus had to go to that child. Everybody was so concerned about that pikin because as for the mother can take care of herself. She's an adult. She knows what she wants. She can take care of herself, but that child was vulnerable to an extent. Now she is saying that she's trying to see how her son can recover. It's not easy. As a parent, I understand what she is going through. It's not easy. Then now you see what some Cameroonians, because I pick it from the blog from Next Them Empire. You see what some Cameroonians, you see the reaction of some Cameroonians to this matter. You understand. So everybody has a say. I don't know why people are taking it personal, like say the Blanche matter na so. Blanche na celebrity. She brought it out there. The fact say a matter there for out there, you know, go tell people how to analyze them or how to vlog about it. Everybody has a say about it, but maybe some person go learn or some person go be for your own corner. It go only criticize. But what are we taking back home? That is the matter. Some person talks about it. People already sympathize with Blanche, with her case. Don't let them take a critical look. Thank you so much, Zhang. Thank you so much for the stars. Don't let people take a critical look at your case. That's what people are saying. And somebody say, yes, it is well. We already understood. Let her not use the child now for sympathy. So other person say, yes, we don't need thief people for act for this already existing one. So please, never you buy stolen properties. Then some person was like, another person was like, she didn't buy a stolen property. She said she bought it from a store. Another person, as I said, were you there? See, na Cameroon would they, na pay would they. All these things that they happen every day. When matter come over outside, so let her seek the appropriate health the child needs to see a therapist. That is it, mommy. That is it. You're welcome, Pat. Thanks for joining. Mommy, way in the building. Mommy, you're welcome. Happy Sunday. I see only I enjoyed my yesterday. Make Blanche go rest. I didn't see anything. They did to make that child be in the state she is saying. Our problem now is how children in Southern Cameroon feels. That is it. How? Because our children have been seeing worst of this and they are still seeing every day. These are the same people who were expecting them to have been talking. At least everybody is seeing what is going on and they can now maybe use their mouth to sing to us what is going on so that the message can go far as well. Thank you, guys. So the police beat the pikin. As some person asked, as some person say, the baby was traumatized by the scene, bro. It is so common with kids. But I do think she would have complied rather than resist the police. For real, what's of it? Happy Sunday, dear. Happy. Hope you are doing good. Now, another person said, no worry, bro. Now, so them go talk now. For hold microphone sing. No means say you pass the Gumba group or Juju group for village where them they sing live music for their place and celebration. She does not pass our grandmothers in the village who sing in their groups during Born House, their celebration. Celebrity, my foot. No respect police. Wait, see something. Police say come, it means say come. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The thing where pass me now say, how that man, first thief, that kind of big fridge, so they buy him, come out of a place where he be there. Now the question now, and that is what people are trying to cover up. People are trying to not make it known. People are trying to hide it. People are trying to cover it. Waka lie na Cameroon pikin. It not fit be traumatized cause from Bele. Happy Sunday, dear. Because from Bele, imami be traumatized. Imami be the thing say na how it go be celebrity. Then carry a pikin put her for front when police people there for your house. Why it not be send that pikin me they take it go inside room. Then it handle it matter with the police. Sis, let's not dramatize things. Just a day or hour of guilty arrest through without a warrant can turn the health of a child from better to worse unless it was an asylum strategy. Blanche Bailly knows how many kids where them don't pass via war situation from the hands of military in our Anglophone zones. She is just seeking for public pity. They don't know. Police in Cameroon na shithole police them bam bam. Lesson learned from Blanche Bailly case. Don't buy second-hand good because it is cheap. The authorities of the authorization of the good. With the situation at home, don't resist police arrest for your good. Wisdom is more important than I know my right. Happy Sunday, Constance. You're welcome, darling. Guilty conscience is still disturbing her. That's what somebody is saying. Guilty conscience is still disturbing her for the fact that she bought a stolen good and was planning to come and pepper us on social media. Susie, no laugh for this is a message and one free album God has given Blanche because since this crisis they have been killing kids in front. Miss some comment there. I want miss some. They have been killing kids in North and South West, but Blanche, as a big celebrity, have never sent any message. Wait, why did I miss that comment now? Oh. If Blanche be there innocent about all these things, she would have come up to air and clear the air about her sins. She brought it to social media, but her silence has bam bam. Sometimes you can buy things without knowing it was stolen, dear. Of course, exactly. Greetings from Dubai, Melo. Greetings, James. You are welcome. Now, I come back for this video now because Blanche na celebrity. Una put on that on her head. Anything where was celebrity put on her content. And when the content not come out for outside day, you will not tell people how to run the content. Any man get the way they understand. Now whether would it be for class with 60, so person go take first, some man take number 60. When I be for school, now one on write exam, so one man fail, when I get 99%. So in as much as it already put up for all day, any man get the way we go digest them. Just like how we play music, people they go decide how to sing them. Whether they play the music now for die place, or they go play the music now for born house, or they go play the music now for nightclub or now for inside church. As they deliver now for outside day, now so consumers and they for consumer. When this incident be happen, all will be talking for this platform say yes. The fact say they come without warrants, it was wrong in the first place. We'll talk for you. And again, we'll talk say the fact say we be able to go live. If we use that opportunity for talk where they carry go, and if there were people there for house, we're not going to only condemn one side, we're going to talk to about our own safety. In as much as the act was won, what about your safety? We don't want to hear another story. We don't want to be for the judge Blanche matter. Now when Blanche no day, now why that we talk this matter, say, make it not happen for you, not cover media, or not she don't behind our keyboard. The judge matter now when you know, they better me you be for ground, like how we Blanche they so. It is bring up topics there for we. Better me you be, and then we'll judge the matter, we'll fight and all we will see the end where the thing will stop. Now the matter that way they on ground. Now, mommy say her son na Ajebo, we all you said it all. Anything out from a celebrity, we need to talk about it. Exactly, mom. All our Anglophones artists, the fear condenge. Maximum prison, mostly Tizi Pancha. Or for you not talk even for a show no. Please, we should stop all this negative attitude towards Blanche because in Cameroon we have second-hand shops. And she did not know that it was a stolen property. Exactly. You don't expect her to come and start explaining to people because she is not a child. We both know how Cameroon is. Bam bam. Exactly, my dear. You did buy some TV for inside shop where they for inside, you know, for also that second hand thing. That is okay. That is good and fine. We know that one very well. You don't expect say people will always talk. Now when I want to say joy, Darling, understand something. This is social media, right? Everybody is buying their phone. As far as there is something out there, you will not tell people how to understand it. You will not tell people the same way me, I go talk this thing. Not be the same way you go talk her, or the same way Mommy Bell go analyze her, or the same way another person go reason her. Some person, they don't just reason and say that a normal thing. Master, me, they leave that thing, or people, they don't mostly buy them at their second hand thing, and they have never had issues. Okay, now we are talking about a poor child, a baby that is involved in this whole thing, that has been traumatized. You as a parent, would you try to see now wait now because Blanche talks he can be traumatized. And the coach not deserve a person like her because wait till they do it for you not be expected if it happen for you. That is why we are here. So what next? If Pikin need help. The baby is sick. I'm feeling for the child. My worry was a child. When I watched that video, the first thing that come over me, not the Pikin. I was worried about that child. No man will see, oh yeah, that cry where that Pikin cry. And they just take her for granted. It just be like, oh, it's normal. No. The Pikin cry. You don't know which way it happen because that way that Pikin be the cry. It camera be the cover. Whether that Pikin land for down, whether the Pikin don't knock head or wait to not happen with the Pikin. If Sheena is coming out to say that there is a problem with the child and she's struggling or she's doing everything possible to make sure that her child is fine, it means that the child, for real, what we're saying is right. It means that that child is going through trauma. It's very normal for kids. When Pikin they see something, they know if it digest and then if it put them together. So it affect them in one way or the other, and there must be a process to handle a situation like that. I don't see some people they write, I don't read for the comments of the person to say, no, be Pikin be the first Pikin will go through that. Yes, a lot of kids have gone through that and they have not been seen, and they have not seen any therapists. They don't even have the opportunity. They don't even know how to go about it. Most of our kids have been sleeping in the forest. We don't even know how, if those children, they need therapies or they don't need therapies. Some of us are not even aware of things like that. So if we are on social media and a thing happen like this, I don't tell people like your child can be traumatized because of a situation like this. So many people are not aware. Frank, you're welcome, darling. Thanks for joining. So many people are not even aware that beating your wife in front of your child can traumatize your child. Do you know that? Are we aware of that? Are we aware of that? Are we aware that if we fight in front of kids, they go be traumatized? We know them. We don't know. Some people know, not be all man know. Say those things if it affect Pikin. She should show us hospital report, back a lie. She must not show everything now. Everything is not for the media now. You don't just talk the one way if you talk and be enough to show we all things. Where enough to tell we everything. She cannot tell us everything. One minute, guys. Let me check on something. I want to be seeing your comments very well. Assume this was non-celebrity, we would have accused the person of buying stolen goods. Okay, I don't talk say no. She should show us hospital book. How many people can afford the cost of therapy after trauma? And how many, the problem not even the cost, how many people are aware they have to go through therapy after a trauma? That is a question we should be answering or asking ourselves. How many people are even aware that they have to go through therapy after trauma? So many people are not aware. So many of us are destroying our kids based on Blanche Bailly's case. Make we use this Blanche Bailly case like case study. Una the beat una woman them, or woman they una the beat una master them. Una no say where una they do the kind thing so if it traumatize una picking them. No, so many people are not aware. So many people feel the children will just get over it with time. That's not the case. That is not the case. You are not late, darling. It could be true that her child is not okay. Yes, because children are not the same. If the police respect children, they could have calmed down and used another strategy. Europe, children come first before anything. Yes, my dear, that is Europe. That is Europe. Children come first. I like your statement. You say Europe, children come first. Children come first. Serge says a bad parent as Blanche shouldn't even be given an opportunity to go close to a child. You cannot call her a bad parent. I will not like to take that. You cannot say a bad parent. Not because her own is on social media, we should just slam her anyhow like that. Not because her own is out there. So many of us are doing worse things than her. The fact that she's a celebrity and is out there. Before we want to cast a stone, ask yourself, are we pure? Are we better off than her? She can be the best parent just because of an incident that she could not control. That was beyond her reasoning, beyond her to control at that moment. Does not necessarily mean she is a bad parent. Let's not do that. Let's not do that here, please. Let's not do that. And no, the child didn't fall. She tried to use the child as a shield against her arrest. Yes, that doesn't 100% make her a bad parent. That doesn't make her a bad parent. Some of us are doing worse things, even in the absence of our children. Some of us are doing worse things. The fact that she is out there doesn't necessarily mean we should just nail her to the wall. From a therapist's perspective, it is too soon to diagnose PTSD. The child certainly have nightmares and it will take time to get over it. How old is the child? If I'm not mistaken, that child should be 2 years plus. If I'm not mistaken. Blanche Bailly used the child to get sympathy from the police, but it didn't work. Yeah, for some people it will work. If it didn't work for her, it doesn't mean we should just... I cannot stand here and say Blanche is a bad parent. That is wrong from every angle. We should not do that here, please. I still repeat to those who are saying we should resist arrest. We should resist arrest. This is different with... Okay, let me not miss this. Why are my comments here not open now? What's happening? I'm missing out a lot. I need to be seeing comments here. In as much as we just talk, we take people, we talk matter, therefore, you know, mean I say we will just stand here for here, just talk anyhow. Please, let's be guarded. And I believe you are also a parent. You will not like somebody to say a thing like that to you. Please, let's be guarded. Voila, my comment section is open here. At least I can see comments. Let me not miss any good comment. Mom, our pikin them they used to this because only the name Cameroon na first shock. So any child in Cameroon should be tough. Not all kids. It is the time to rise up against police brutality. Instead, they are fighting Blanche. I'm telling you, what do you mean by a bad parent? First, she is a single mother and her child is very close to her. Please, let's stop all the... Thank you, sis. I don't know why. I don't like me some kind of thing. Vivi, I see you, darling. Vivian, I see you, darling. I see you, dear. Thanks, dear. It can happen to all of us. Yes, must be. Yeah. Some of us are worse. Europe or Africa, we should treat everybody nicely. That is it. Some of us are worse parents. The fact that our own has not come out on the media doesn't make us a better person. So if in as much as we are on social media, we are talking behind cameras or behind our keyboards, we should know how to go about things, because tomorrow it can be you, tomorrow it can be me. And then somebody just sits somewhere and judge you because of one incident. Even when they claim people's children in Europe it's not because of one incident. They monitor you to see if in case that thing continuously happen. The country is a mess. We all know about... Yeah, we all know, but we are pretending. Of course, she is not a bad parent, but she is a bad artist. The people supporting her in her music by liking, but she did not show back love by passing message with what is happening and what some mothers are facing. Maybe with what has happened now, it is going to give her ideas or what to sing. Let's wait. Maybe she's going to sing something about her story that you and we are going to promote. Maybe. So let's be guarded. Yes, she has complained that her child is going through a lot. It could be a child, it could be my child. We not come for you now for nearly because they picking there for the situation. Something it happened for you for some time. At that moment, you don't know how to put those things together. It just happened impromptu. That reflex. The only thing way if you think maybe na picking for pick and maybe na a bad decision where it do Yes, they not necessarily say that bad decision where it do for that time. It go tell me a bad parent. She has carried that child for 9 months. She has been raising that child with all the love. And because it work on a reflex where it happened for you within a twinkle of an eye, we just term her a bad parent. Who never buy for corner road? Good question. Good question. My focus now is the child. Are we going to nail the mother because the child is going through trauma? I don't ask and say some of you now will stand, coach, some of you will stand, coach for a woman. There are many people in prison and they are innocent, which we both know. I believe she is not a thief. Some people are talking out of jealousy. If people are talking out of jealousy, then for the way they are missing everything. Melo. Melo, even some of the richest people in Cameroon still buy second-hand goods. Even they are talking about richest people in Cameroon. What are you know? When some of the richest people abroad still go, we have second-hand shops that we buy stuff from. There are second-hand places that we buy stuff from. But the only thing I say, you buy a second-hand receipt. You hold your receipt for your hand. Tell Cameroonians, let's stand against police brutality. The same Cameroonians. Mommy, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Melo. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Me I can today now for talk about that Pekin. Me I need to talk about Blanche. I dey talking about that Pekin. I think say the mistake. All the gisters una good morning, una good afternoon, or depending who's una day.
Good morning, Mom. Mom don't give me that name not tight. Gisters.
The gisters, right? And we be gisters, no.
Confirm.
Yeah, me I dey talk me now about that Pekin. Yes, I will still talk again. She is pushing, comme on dit en français, elle pousse le bouchon. Make it protect that Pekin. It try now for give me an impression about ye. Blanche is not protecting that child, and it reinforce the fact that it leave people then they insult it, say it be a bad mother. After it don't use Pekin for shield this thing, what do? People, they don't bang, tell you, like maybe she's coming out with the story of trauma because we have been talking about the traumatic event, how traumatic it was for the kid. What do you do as a mother? Excuse me, we don't talk and say, be protected Pekin initially. Has she learned a lesson from that? She has not learned a lesson. Blanche get to just shut up in mop, nurture it Pekin. Coming out now, bringing this story, it is still expose this Pekin. And it goes to reinforce with the other people, then they talk, say, it be bad, mommy. Mommy, the protected Pekin, see foul. You don't see how foul the protected Pekin no. Now, so we were supposed to do them. No, mommy, in the right senses, go no say, I don't make a mistake. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a little bit harder. I'm a little bit harsh. She is not helping this child. She is not protecting this child. Why the world get to know the trauma where they begin to go through? The child is going through a trauma. We've talked about it. From the first day, we all decried the incident. We all bashed her that she didn't protect the child. And now, what is she doing? Is she protecting this child? Talking about the child's trauma is not helping this child again. I think it's time Blanche understands that she needs to protect this little man. Bringing it out on social media is exposing the child more. She's not helping the situation. Can she lie low? May Blanche lie low a bit, most especially she should be even coming out to say, we all do buy second-hand stuff. Chairs them from my office, I buy and for broken, and they're not even cheap. They are not even cheap because we get the impression, say, they be more this thing, they be stronger or better than the new things you will go to the store and buy them. The brokens are not cheap. Me know that the place where you buy them, maybe you go buy now a big fridge where you look the quality and the made as compared to where they get Nikki, all this of Maima and everything, it be cheaper. Make Blanche. I don't want to do this thing near the talk again. I want to be just specific. I don't want to go about wait that thing where it do, it not be correct for use that begin. That child is going through trauma. Why do you have? We all know. Do protect that child. This is what she's failing to do. She's still exposing this child. She should protect her child. Let her zip it. Making sure that pikin then at 2 years. It just need to distract that pikin. That pikin go forget about that thing. Now later on in life, where the pikin go bring, it go come back for the pikin. The child is too young. Take the child out to meet other kids. Take the child to meet other kids. Childhood trauma, they treat her mostly in adulthood, and it depends how you manage it. Is she helping this child by bringing out, oh, my child is sick, my child is that? People bashing. Social media go remain. All these things that will be talking there for this thing until blue app disappear. That pikin go reach 18 years. When it go don't start reason. You see some people them nowadays, they don't see something that way happen in their past. They decide to hate their mommy. That pikin, who knows? Who knows what is going to happen? She's not protecting that boy. I'm sorry. She's overexposing, and it goes to reinforce that her parenting skills are lacking. Now you need therapy. She needs therapy, and she needs parenting counseling. She needs parenting counseling on how to protect her child. She's not doing it. I'm sorry. She's not doing it. Blanche is not protecting that child.
Sis, you're welcome. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for adding me. Yeah. I just want to give my own small contribution after the listening to this our talk.
Yeah.
When people they talk, it get me so confused. When people they talk, say Blanche use that child. I need to understand, I need to fit understand. Because what if that police people they be in amber, where they don't come dressed in amber uniform, in police uniform for Kentucky? What if they become that time nobody in the BS? Because from my own point was here, if they use that camera, now it says be the videotape itself, and the way we Cameroon day now, if person just carry has to show you warrant of arrest, you get to question the fact. You understand? And not say yes, what Cameroon now, shit whole country, they need to follow law. Only just do your own thing as you want. They read to a David for a penal code for Cameroon. Before one arrest person, you have to present yourself, present a warrant of arrest before the arrest person. But as Cameroon day, where they can police they get their power, any man get power, every man for street get power. My sister, Blanche be trying to be on a protective side. I think so we Cameroonians, look at me, at the end of the day, no, when you want fight one person Cameroon, let me say when you want fight stranger, you got to put the whole one stranger, and then your other hand you got to use that to find a Cameroonian. Because now, even if Blanche don't stand sing some music, this is on camera. She did it on camera. We as Cameroonians, I think so the two will go for the talk. Now for the put all this police brutality. Now for the enforce this thing, for the show the public wait wait they who know the condemn picking the one. If not me, any man when you talk, if you be for that kind of situation, you go think they are picking, he saved you. Because when you hold that picking, policeman when you get sense, that policeman don't get sense. If they get sense, they go look that picking, they don't do nothing for you. But now police away, you know Cameroon police they like their head there, even like they smoke before they come. They've got arrest. We will stop this thing for this Blanche do the Blanche. Yeah, if you don't go over, for say, if you don't go over, for say, if you like want to talk about the beginning mental health now, where it wrong, where you not going to talk about that. Yeah, but what she did at that moment was her only means of protecting herself. What she did was her only means of protecting herself. I think that the best thing we're going to do as one thing, don't forget this to say, no, support Anglophone crisis, support, it don't show for public. Even now for who you show that picture, it's a traumatizing picture. for that beginning, say, and for Blanche, you understand, my sister? Someone will try to stop this game of blame. We have an issue. Sorry, we'll get an issue.
But may I ask you some question, my sister? May I ask you some question? You don't follow Melo. You don't follow Melo talk about this case.
I don't need to follow Melo.
No, I just ask you because it's a sequence. This thing happened a few days back. If you don't follow the sequence, right? You come today we talk about the bikini trauma. All these things when we don't talk on the previous days. We don't do this thing. We don't analyze them. Today Melo don't come in
I need to talk about the bikini trauma. I need to talk about the bikini trauma, my sister, because I'm not a therapist.
Okay.
I need to talk about the trauma. What I need to talk about now say, may they stop for the blame demand for the halfway put up for whole picking. Why those police people they can't hold it. That's my point.
Okay.
The point where we as Cameroonians, as bloggers, as whoever, we got to talk about this stop police brutality. We got that police people their things get to be all over the internet. Yes,
we also need to tell people then say me they not do this thing. Do not resist. Do not resist.
Blanche was not resisting. Blanche did the right thing. The people
what did she do?
Themselves. They don't present the warrant of arrest.
It was a misdemeanor. Mommy, it's a misdemeanor. You have to make the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor. A warrant of arrest comes from the state council. This case, we are talking about the case of 250,000. Now, the mistake that we need to put in context.
They began for at least present. See, I don't know.
We don't know that part. We don't know what happened because we see that video halfway. Okay. This is what we're talking about. That video where Blanche put her out, it's a nice thing. We've appreciated it.
Of course.
We have appreciated it. That she did it. But the problem is this. We be trying to analyze. We be trying to analyze the situation. We be learn a lesson from the happenings. The issue is not because we are criticizing Blanche. We're trying to learn from the happenings. We have criticized. We have criticized.
My sister, if you look comment, and it comes from a comment point of view also. If you see people, they comment the way they put that up, they criticize, they keep on blaming. Yeah, they feel criticizing, it overcarry, they feel it exaggerates the whole thing. But we don't forget the main thing we're going to talk about them. You know, we don't forget the main thing we're going to put power, put emphasis on. We talk about the trivial things.
What is that? We have been saying it.
They need to stop police brutality.
But police brutality is a global thing. America get the worst police brutality. We've seen it in the past week. We saw it in Sweden.
It's a global thing. Is it the right thing to do?
It is not. It is not. We are criticizing, but here we're trying to say Blanche. Me, I came today to talk about Blanche not protecting the child by exposing the child more and more.
No, see, I need to talk against your point. You said a good thing.
Yeah.
You said a nice thing, sister. I don't stand against your point. The point where I be a little bit confused. Look at me. Anything will happen. Any star, that star then they get an image to protect. That singer then they get a reputation to protect. If they don't sing about Anglophone crisis, the Anglophone crisis, people they support when they support them, they regret why they didn't support them because they be more confused. They don't even know what to fight for, you know. So okay,
I see the point where you're coming from. I think you're coming from the point where people I know read that comment that the one way this man read them. I think I'm trying to get. I get the point where you're coming from. For me, that one a trivial matter. The Anglophone crisis, we choose or not to.
Yes.
You see now. Now a personal choice. We not be forced person. Maybe people then there's a problem now Blanche and that Pekin. You see now, I think we need to move on for now. Blanche and that Peking. For your point of view, is Blanche protecting that child by exposing the child again a second time? Because for me, it's
protect the child.
Okay.
Yeah, protect the child, sister. Protect the child because she keeps talking about it. Wait for let the sleeping dog lie.
Yeah.
She keeps bringing it out up in the public. But when people say that she's a bad parent because of that, maybe their own way that way see and say if you fight for a picking, maybe their own way and say if you trend. You know, say social media don't be that on way. Anyone want trend by all means.
Now you are coming.
Exactly.
See, some part. Now you the talk. You don't talk. You enter
you are coming close.
You don't like say, no, I finish. Ma, just put my own inside.
You are welcome.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you, everybody. And we'll say with the short, we don't change your viewer, their name. Hello, the Gistas.
The Gistas.
And greet everybody. DJ Saki's vibes.
DJ Dara.
Some Melo, some person talk with them say Blanche refused to show up at the police station. If that one, how do you know? If that one are true, it means say he do wrong. It means say because
we don't know the genesis.
If you know that I'm pretty sure they can't take Blanche for her.
I know. That part said for that fish, my sister, as we say, so you can buy two and a tip, two and
no.
No.
I don't think I mean understand say no. People physically no say no accept, it don't go for a convocation, just like how we will be people be able to know say the matter for free. You understand what I'm talk?
Yeah.
So wait till me I want add for this very beautiful conversation. I say wait till. Part we don't talk about the matter now how many days now. And we don't start for that we start for talk the matter. We will talk about we will analyze the whole situation. And wait till we try to remain for them because at the end of the day, wait till I understand say Melo the try to do for the platform as well as me I the try to do for my own platform as well as Mommy Bell and I say wait till. More not just follow only the social media hype the go. More the try to remind ourselves what to feel.
Yeah, we have a responsibility as a parent. Yeah.
Yes. So you use situations, the live situations, to create awareness. You use like teachable moments then because that way people that learn to relearn. Now so what
True.
Believe.
Exactly.
So now why that we want to talk about Blache Bailly matter? We give points for years. Say when I remember the point, when I learn small from this point. I want those points na say wait because Blache Bailly na celebrity. We not deny that fact. Now a celebrity for Cameroon. She has a lot of following, be it younger children coming or be it mothers of her age, and maybe even older mothers who love her music and follow her. When something happens like this and it goes viral, a lot of people today, by not being taught, they are learning. So they can't be able to say, "Ma, use my picky for front because if I put my picky for front, police not gonna arrest me."
Never go Cameroon.
That is
what in front of live bullets.
Now you are understanding why we are having platforms like this.
Yes. So we the talk for years, and a Mommy Bell come in the talk na say waiting. And this conversation, this now because it's a continuation.
Yeah.
Of the conversation that we've been having.
No, they follow.
We like mothers, we therefore learn them, even if we not be know before, may we know now say our picking then our responsibility.
True.
If Blanche Bailly be stand that day, put the picking for it back. The talk for policeman, if you look better, because the truth of the matter is trauma comes when a child feels defenseless. Trauma comes in when a child feels helpless or sees their guardian in pain. You understand? Or in confusion, just like how a Blanche did that day. So, no picking no one see policeman armed with gun inside their house. Then you realize, say, "Mommy, don't confuse." Then the picking stand for front, the look place, you know that kind of thing. It is better say wait to advise every mother or father when you will ever find yourself in this situation, God forbid. Now say go your picking for back before you talk for that man for front. Your picking subconsciously see you like, oh, my papa na strong man, my mommy na strong man.
Now the point that we would try for talk. Me, I know go bad as for calling that woman say a bad parent. I go let talk say when you don't know better, you know if you do better. We did do most of the time. I think we not say correct. So sometimes
no, my sister, I don't even. I'll beg you to not even talk say when you don't know better or you don't know better. Every parent try own way. Your own
now
way
when I
to
talk
parenting.
now, say when you all man do now way to way no say correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And when I do as he say correct, for mommy, if you say, they my picking door, what you don't go do today. So when mommy talk, I go check them because at the end of the day, all we are adults. When mommy talk, I go decide whether I go follow it till my mommy don't talk or not.
Exactly.
Yes. So with the talk now and say many boys will talk the same message. Most probably other mothers they go then to the what thing they are always.
Who do we have here? Real Mama Dola. You're welcome, darling. Thank you so much for joining.
Real Mama Dola, greetings, love.
Real Mama Dola in the building.
Real Mama Dola they has. Welcome to the gist. Welcome to the gist. Welcome, Gista. Welcome, Gista.
So maybe all learn them, they will go do now better. So that is just basically it. As for that police brutality thesis, it's all over the world. Even for Europe or they inside, it's there too. So they will get for talk and to say for Cameroon, that police brutality stop because you don't over control our country, don't become a norm. We don't
At the end of the day, sister, we have condemned the act of the police. We have condemned every bit of it for them coming to that house without it. We have condemned it, and our very platform where people they tell we say police will carry your house without warrant. Now, the very platform where people talk and always say Blanche get every right for a warrant. Be the presenter for it. But you know all this your rights. If these people they cower, they don't go gaga. What will you do?
Exactly.
No, for Cameroon, you don't even need to know your right. Because even you know your right or not. You know,
because
people
are saying that
they only want to change that narrative.
Some people are saying that
but we need to change. We need to change. We need to know. Let me be honest, right? I don't share my personal experiences with police for this platform and how I made them understand that what they were trying to do was not appropriate. And they saw with me because I was polite. We need to help with police force, make it be better. When you come with a lot of arrogance, it's normal that you don't temper on their ego. And this man go one try for sure you say he get Muslims and a gun, which you don't have. Me, I don't come out for that topic since the other day. When we talk about warrants, we are talking of a misdemeanor. A warrant comes from the state council after they have convocated you 1-2 times. When you not attend police convocation, police they write this thing send them for state council. Now state council they issue warrant. Ask yourself whether it be cost effective. Whether it be cost effective. Wait.
Yeah.
Ask yourself whether it be cost effective for you when you pay tax. Because imagine say you get to displace policeman, make it go for state council get to do this thing. 250,000 already go. Will you if for example you go for the police for open file for police 40,000 for take this thing for go state council? Would you talk about a case of 250,000? Now some of the reasoning that was supposed to reason, is it cost effective to go through all that process? You go spend extra money and then they can't charge the person for pay you back this. Now one of the reasons we will not only talk about warrant without knowing it is a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor is a case that falls within a certain amount of money in order to reach a state council. The police or the brigade, you get the delegation of authority to settle some of these cases because na petty crime. Case of resale na petty crime, not the big crime, except say somebody be buy in the event where they want to the thing. Now that way they can become a felony. You see now, make we do this. Make we should don't stop talking. Say no stop for the talk. Say nah, this thing warrant. Go back and check when a warrant is needed. And also, if Blanche be lucky house, police not for broke house. If they attend to them through window.
No. I don't think any law will report and so no. If you work out the Cameroon police then, because Cameroon police, if they can take you go. when I lock your door, they will block your door enter. The police will know I'm Cameroon.
No,
no, man. Now they started they make law. And then they
let's Senior Tani in the building. Senior Tani, you're welcome.
My point, my only point where I want to
make. Mama, Salome, grandson Patricia first.
Now who is?
Natani.
Tani.
Yeah.
Melo, tell that Gista, as he don't know me, go pay fine. He don't carry for Opifect a lot in a grandson Patricia. He forget me.
Yeah, grandson, no worry. I will see come. I said that grandson Patricia, they say the worry why but it's just TV.
I did dream
No, Danny, see, my point where I want just don't make my point. I don't understand it like. So maybe when I don't first talk this thing before the cast, I don't melodies and the rest don't make me understand. But for me, I think that the energy we use for criticize Blanche, more using energy for the post about police brutality.
We are not criticizing Blanche.
No. People that type on that say she's a bad parent, she's a this. Now criticism that.
Okay.
Yeah, people that type on that they condemn me. Not only for yourself, but for Facebook as a whole. Anybody talking, you want show, you want to do, you want blow. You know that energy more user for the post out say post police brutality instead than for the put up because maybe they always maybe they never train for a while. Now I singer now you know maybe never people limelight for a while and then the one don't bring it out. So they will use the one now to shine. You know.
But at the detriment of Pekin, mommy.
Sister Patricia.
That part for Pekin sister.
Yeah, I just intervene here but tell you say there is not the police brutality would condemn I'm right, but I'll still repeat say Blanche Bailly 100% was wrong. Okay, from the fact of the case where I gather Blanche, this fridge, Blanche not buy from a shop, and I say insist there is no receipt to prove and there is no shop to prove. From the facts of the case, Blanche buy this fridge now from a neighbor. With this neighbor, maybe get a girlfriend we don't travel. As I get travel, he call his parents and say, "Me parents, I can't take off the things from his house. His parents, I can't take off the things they not see fridge." Now when they pass and say, "Who saw the fridge a day?" The boy say, "Don't sell them." The girl say me they take the boy for police. Now for police now the boy and they threaten the boy talking about Blanche.
So that one trip again. Okay.
So the neighbor tell now say, okay, the TV dinner for Blanche. The man go now for police. They try for talk with Blanche to no avail. Blanche was like not compromising. So the partner take the team for police. Before Blanche want go for a UK tour, the thing not be today, not be something we start today. Before want go for a UK tour, they don't say the first convocation. He said he go out of the country. They say, okay, well, go out of the country. Come for an urgent matter that concerns you.
Yeah.
He come again, so they don't, he come. They leave, he don't do it, they do it. They don't call you sometimes, they travel to Yaoundé. He still not attend to the second convocation. So he come that day with Cameroon for come back out of that house together with that fish where no say that fish get a problem to relocate to Douala.
Wow.
The commissioner of police was informed of the act, so they sent a convocation with immediate appearance. But Cameroon now they feel safe with when they don't find you, don't say they feel safe. When any place they don't say they feel safe you convocation with immediate appearance. If you hesitate, they have the right to take you. So Blanche was wrong at that stage because if you don't really know what he did, it disrespect the authority. The video stand halfway, meaning there must be a formal introduction before this act took place. We only saw the stage where Blanche started the video at the middle of the scene. But something transpired for that act to arrive at that stage where we don't know. So we should not come to police officers. Blanche, the only complaint I heard Blanche complain is that you cannot arrest me without a warrant. But for presentation, they presented themselves as police officers. Now, what
And,
I'm
and
still
it was
trying
a
to say,
misdemeanor.
I will
It
say,
was a misdemeanor to start with.
my elder sister Patricia, is that once they present to you a convocation, you cannot, once you have received a convocation once, twice, a third time as they're coming, you cannot tell the police officer to wait for somebody. You will obey when you are at the station. Whatsoever you need at the station, you will meet at the station. If you need to call somebody, they'll give, you have the right to communication.
Okay.
You have the right to maintain silence. You can either tell them that you are going to wait, let them wait for your lawyer to come, or for your brother whatsoever to come. They will wait at the station.
Okay, okay, Tanya, if not only and that picking will be for house, so you go carry that picking go police station.
Why not?
It's very normal.
They
It
get
why
will
not?
take you go.
that baby mama case. This they carry madam go to newborn baby for you have to police.
Sister Patricia, when they talk say the lock woman for sale, they don't send you for sale, Lulu. They don't send you inside sale.
Yes.
They take you now for inside office. One of the warrant officers, their office, they keep you on their own sale that too. That's what it did. It's not like because they'll go detain you, they'll put you inside sale. No, they just keep you for one of the warrant officers and pending your case.
I talked yesterday about Tani.
So
I talked yesterday about some
prison?
papa where they arrest that papa where either 18 months picking because of rape for boya. That papa go sell with that picking. They put the papa for inside. The lady when a police the police lady be she don't with that picking, so they some neighbor can't take that picking.
This other lady where he born for prison, he come out, he know they picking for prison.
Does it?
No,
He know
yeah,
for prison.
but if you go for prison, you gotta be obedient to prison. That one, of course.
So now it's just like they begin the attribute they begin a legal guardian. If you don't get if the woman do what if it was a felony, you for the talk say get picking. A felony, you know talk say get picking. That's just a misdemeanor.
Because Tani, as you talk for which matter for Europe, if they come arrest you, where they picking small picking, then the one come they call social worker. They call somebody where they take the picking, where he go take the picking, go away from the picking for say for avoid that trauma, for avoid all that kind of thing, they make the picking no see him. You understand? And then it's nice say me, if not me, and I think come out my land sister, and if they come arrest me at home picking, they all at least this thing that way now it did I think like reflex. Even how you say maybe would that picking for a hand.
Yeah, she wanted to use the child. But unfortunately, even in Europe, when they come, they realize that you are with your child, you don't resist. If you cooperate, they will call a social worker.
You need to cooperate.
They will call a social worker. You are
saying the same thing. You are saying the same thing I said. If they want to come for your arrest, they know that you have a child. They will come with a social worker at once. Yes. If they know that you have a child, they come at once with a social worker to take the child away from you.
But you see the case of Sweden, you see how it turned sour because she resisted arrest. She resisted, made the take the picking. You see, so the kind of lady trying to say here, learning to protect your child. Never use your child as a shield. That woman for Sweden,
because
if that woman just continued.
What Blanche had in mind is that holding that child will prevent her from being arrested.
Yes. Now you think
that was the idea behind her marriage.
Yes.
Which was wrong.
Yes, and it used to be right from policeman will come where so policeman will still come here. So wait the first way we can take that picking. Policeman enjoy the act so the wait first way can take the picking.
But for nowhere on earth will they wait. The police, one of the police officers, even in Europe, they will give them to a female police officer who will reassure the child. If you cooperate, let me tell you, if you cooperate, they will take your child and give to a female police officer. If there is none available, you have some of them who have that tact to take care of a child. Man will not do this. Man will not talk to them like say Europe now, this thing. We all live in Europe and we know the realities. When it's getting bad, would you still advise when they come for you, you protect your child, cooperate, make that pikin not see that thing. Make that pikin not see that thing. You can tell the police officer, my child is alone. Let me just call a neighbor. You should call your neighbor if you cooperate with your neighbor. You should keep your pikin for your neighbor house. Follow police.
But when you make a pikin see brewer, I don't come out for that thing where it happened that Tuesday. Me and then I wait to eat the do today. She is still continuing to traumatize that child because she's exposing that child. Now, I don't know if they expose that pikin for the talk about the pikin circumstance. We discussed that child's circumstance here. That is so traumatic. That child is 2 years old. It's something that can be dealt with immediately. May Blanche come out for that neighborhood already. Seems from the story where Tani talk, it will move. Let her move to a new neighborhood. That's fine. Give the pikin for people to put the pikin, take the pikin to parks, make the pikin get this thing. It will help the pikin. Why the pikin to see a therapist if it is necessary. Putting the stories out on social media is not protecting this child. This is my point. And I will reiterate her. She needs to protect that child. That child should not be, that child should get out of the limelight today. Now you be celebrity, not be that pikin.
A celebrity goes with a lot of maturity.
Make it leave that pikin. Let her leave that child. Let her protect that child. Remove that child out of the limelight. It's too much. Within 5 days, that pikin go reach your HOC social media. This pikin go get his own way for judge this palaver. He go tell him, "Mommy, you didn't protect me." How can a mother do this? So let her do this thing.
I don't know why.
The truth is that as Blanche continues to expose this thing, the mitigating circumstances that were accorded to her can still be withdrawn. Let her not forget that. All the mitigating circumstances that were accorded to her can be withdrawn.
Yeah.
So she has to act professionally. She has to act as a celebrity. Celebrity goes with a lot of respect, with a lot of calmness. Blanche is so agitative. But when it comes to the law will humble her. Because you cannot fight the law. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Social media lawyers, then they go support you. They go tell you. Social media lawyers will support her.
We only talk of violence on the side of the police, violence. What led to what transpired? She resisted arrest. They gave her time, and she imposed on the police officers.
They say no resist arrest. They say they already talk. So may they ask the people, they say, what do you mean by when they say somebody resisted arrest? She said that je ne peux pas partir. That's resisting arrest. People say no, she didn't resist. She resisted arrest by refusing to comply with what they were asking her. We don't know where to transpire before that video will go. And at a certain situation like that, you don't even open your mouth. Because imagine where you don't say, vous voulez m'embarquer, that boy said, you don't say, me, I be a boy then. Yeah, imagine. So at a certain point like that, you don't even exchange. You don't get words to exchange with the person. We can learn. Let people learn. Let people learn. Tell the man, I am sorry, I am recording this for my security. Period. Already there's a problem with his privacy, with the policeman's privacy. More be honest, she's not protecting that boy.
Welcome, colleague.
Now DJ Sakis that.
DJ Sakis will join you as senior Tanya on board. DJ Sakis, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Sakis. Mr. Sakis.
Welcome on board, DJ Sakis.
Thank you, bro. I don't when I'm on morning in the afternoon. I don't even know time for Cameroon now or wherever.
We for South Korea now, already past 10 p.m. now.
Now for Cameroon now. We for Cameroon now.
Come on, there, Melo. Come on there.
Don't say we for Belgium. You say we for we will give.
We for Cameroon.
Blache Bailly.
We for Cameroon at 11 minutes past 2.
Melo never like to talk away.
And then we for West Africa now 11 past 1.
Yeah, and so time to go place the card that. Okay, just welcome.
Yes. You see, I'll be very. I really be happy for where my brother don't talk over here because that was exactly what I was told. You understand? Exactly what I was told. And I don't jump up a comment section there.
Yeah.
So you see, say 2 different people get the same information, and
I get the same information.
Thank you. And all patrol to talk the same thing. You see, I want to talk about so the other caller will begin talk some more the post about hashtag police brutality. Yes, we're talking a fine thing, no. But me personally, on my blog, why I never post anything about police brutality or that Blanche case and say, you know, when you go for platform, you go post anything. You understand? We go look which way, like the video, we judge the video. After the video, we judge now the event will happen before that video.
Yeah.
Like my first post I will post and watch that video. I say police is brutalizing Blanche Bailly now at her residence and has been taken to the police station. My caption been at that brutalization first. Then after now I can watch the video the second time, and then I call my friend for Cameroon Day. Each I will explain the issue about freeze for me. Now I go back, I edit them a little bit. I don't remove the part of brutality. I leave them for there because now see a little form of brutality, but with the judge, wait till where it only take place. Exactly. Like when I talked yesterday for a show, I call yesterday. Blanche is an artist, yes. We believe say the celebrities therefore use their platforms and whatever hand way they get them for help educate, because when you're a celebrity, people are looking up to you. You are a role model to others. To me, also other people they learn from way to way people they do them. If Melo you now for their platform, you come tomorrow, you wear some kind of clothes, you can't coach people they have their mommy all that kind of thing them. People they will copying and way to those see and say, but why is Melo saying like this? Some people they know one reason they will go for their own side to after they follow Melo no Melo the coach any man, go coach. You understand? It's just an example. So we have to use them, we have to educate other people them. I made some posts after the video say Blanche has learned her lessons. You understand? Why I make that post? Now because I know say deep in her, she must. I'm just insinuating, but I know she should be regretting that. If I knew, I would have respected the first convocation or second convocation which was given to me. So sometimes my own contribution for I say for here today, I say sometimes more look and say we'll get people to come back we up, even if we're doing something wrong. You on your own part try to do what is correct. So now when you do your own part which is correct, if other things happen, everybody now will come down behind you to support you and portray any person who can attack you in public. Like now, for example, look all the platforms. Every man get his own personal platform, but no one man ever post that police continuously for the insult police. I've not seen any. I don't know if you don't see them or anyone I don't see them. I never see me.
No.
So those are type of things. We think before we comment like some girl with the question. Korean lobster. If you go I go comment for they say you're not supposed to just start saying that girl coached me for a platform. So I look at this, look at this one. These are the negative people. Look at this one. So that want to be matter to me.
They social media, but they be illiterate.
Yes.
Excuse me. They're under mental disability and illiteracy.
Can't you know about the same? Can't you know about the situation? So sometimes we go for obey. Convocation at way.
Exactly.
If it is Dutch convocation, no say they even around that country because they will put your face for the whole of that country for find only you. For find you. And when they will see you anywhere, they catch you for that particular instantly. In our go, they be see Blanche after they will save that convocation. So in our go, they will see catch you. Because in our respect the convocation. She's even lucky that they went back to her house. But when I go, it will be more scandalous even. I know for be that gentle. Because to me, that video was even gentle. I don't see worse cases for arrest where no respect convocation than what than her case. So I know it will take much time. I just see my tip this small half time. Can't contribute for this biggest blogger platform.
No stand.
You a G-star. You are a G-star.
The men come now when we cruise, oh, will just be quiet. No stand.
Yeah, you know, like me at the make and go me down. Me at the still talk. Me Blanche, she don't quiet. Protect this speaking. She's not doing any better. She's not doing any better from what she did the first day. She should learn to protect that boy. This is what I'm asking. If it continue the post about this speaking, it go for reinforce the idea where people then they bring them out, say she's not a good parent. Because wait to be parent in a way for nurture emotional, psychological, and the physical well-being of your child. Is she doing that? Is she doing that? That is a question. As if you, from a therapist perspective, these are the questions they're going to be asking. Blanche needs therapy. She needs therapy to be able to nurture her child so her child can go through or live better with the trauma. The child should be having nightmares. But putting it out there, now when this we don't carry 1 hour, would they talk about this speaking? Is it necessary? It is not necessary. It is not necessary. She's not doing any good to that child. She's not doing any good to that child, exposing that child again. People want to talk, they talk. I'm not the post the story for Auntie Mamu's Corner. If I go and talk about this story, I go talk about resisting arrest. I'm not going to talk about it. I go use the case like an example. I did pick back on his story. For your platform for DJ Saki, for Bella, for Candid, for the other platforms then. But I won't put it on my platform. Because for me, it's like, no, I don't want to make it personal. But if I go and talk about this thing, I go talk about protecting the well-being of a child. And I feel use the case like an example. Make my small sister, Bibi, make it not say in need for she don't quiet, protect me that picking and all that what I talk today. So, we don't talk enough. We don't live and so.
No,
we don't talk enough.
Now, you don't also broke the coconut finish and I mean all my head now up with way in the play for background.
Yeah, no, actually they showed that.
You know, so many people were just on the matter without really knowing deeply which way it is on ground. Like I will still talk and I will always talk. We will always stand against police brutality. Yes. Now you and me, where would they we and CV? When you find yourself in a situation like this, what will you do? Will you resist? Will you succumb? Or what will you do? Now the part that way we need to understand. But when would they talk? Some people will say no. Would they support where the police? Nobody is supporting what they did. But do you know what happened before that incident? In as much as would they condemn their act, yes, the people they do their own worst things. Yes, they don't harass so many people. They for nothing for free. At the end of the day, they don't even apologize for the people. That one will know very well. But me and you now, when we are faced with a situation like this, what will you do? You just like, your phone not supposed to go off. Why are phone going to go off? Why are phone going to go off? Because this particular matter, so it don't develop to so many wings. Just like you welcome back.
I told my sister my phone went off.
No mind that phone. Tell that phone.
Now say I hold the phone. As I hold the phone at the talk, I don't know say my hand in for power button. I just the fire the go.
So many people, yeah. everybody is judging this matter shallowly. That the fact
shallowly, my sister.
Yes.
I like some comments.
Thank you so much for the start, my dear.
Yeah, I like some comments. But they say more reason with our brain, not with emotions. Because emotions attach emotion for this thing, that's why we take the wrong decisions and we dish out the wrong comments. Let's look at what is right or what happened. And what came after. Don't be only judging from where to happen. Say now I start see picking, see this, that. Because one go detail here. Enough for year, truly. Enough for year. You know, in most other countries, where you put your child in front of your situation, you risk losing that child. You risk losing that child. You know, that instance where we talk and wait the right time where that police can't take that picking for that woman because that woman it beat the picking. Your child should not and should never be your security. We need Georgie, we need insult Blanche Bailly, we need Georgie, but we are talking per the video. Exactly. Because of fights that will take place to that place, according to that video of Siam, that picking for people for danger. And we all know for happy.
They end for a video and the part that way they say the knife my heart when that picking the cry.
Yes. And the video just we don't know what will happen after that.
We don't know what will happen after that. And that part so for that video so melt my heart.
It's just like when you want to watch some film, something that happen. By the time so one fine part what happened,
the number of page is on WhatsApp. It's on WhatsApp.
So that's the issue. But
Yeah.
whatever the case, we just pray say everything work fine after that. We Gilbert and Open so they go for they go intervene. At least that's the importance of knowing people on social media. So yes.
Yeah, it's not only for us to just sit here and type behind our keyboard. How many people that be willing for go right for inside the lion's den for go sort it out? Oh, we just there for you, they behind our keyboard, behind our camera, bets now. Open to I go give open to talk am. Say the rich one go give them after we. So that was a flaw, and I do not really appreciate both of them for that. For which way
they did a tremendous job by standing by going there.
Yeah, they did well. They did so well. That one is a positive example for we for emulate. No, it's not only about standing and talking. There are actions that we need to take when our loved ones or our friends, the people who claim we love, are in danger. We need to stand for them, not only by. Because especially the people for that police station, they see what comment for social media. They don't see what people do we release.
That if I only use about the social media.
They did. They saw it. That's why social media, you know, say, like for example, there was an incident that happened in Douala where these my boys they be there for some WhatsApp group where they be arranged their attacking program, or they for the group, they are getting for the group. So they begin their attacking program for some place. Some person among them go alert police. Police come, they can arrest all the rest of the day have naked, they drink, they smoke their shisha. They carry all the water for police station. The way when we pump that matter for social media, they were released.
Yes.
They were released based on the fact say they talk say the police they invade their privacy because they were not in a public place. You know what tell adults they will be above 18, half a whole fire or half of a whole fire. They have every right to do. They were not disturbing anybody. And they be arrested that night, they were asking them to pay, I think it was about 300,000 francs each. But because of the way we be shoot up on social media, they come up with they not pay a dime. People were afraid. They were paying. Now they say no, they will only tell you this. Oh, when I support you, I support. No, but under no one day, even for outside country, and nothing ever stands on there as support police brutality. Jamais, jamais, because the thing where some other people already do. And then at the end of the day, most of the time they don't even render apology to you when they forcefully or a short and everyone hear that statement because the thing where some of these Bele kaki they do them. If you want reason now.
Even worse now, say for that was region them now because of this crisis.
It was now. Yes. So anyway, at the talk say we not can make videos like this now because say one bash Blanche or one prove a point. We not want situation where judge Blanche matter where Blanche no day. We want a situation where we can be talking about your matter, but you are there, your safety counts. Your safety counts first. To talk about safety first. Yes. Yeah. So I just glad to say Blanche is in one piece. The son is in one piece. The trauma where they begin to go through as a child, there are so many ways to go about it. Seeking the therapies, taking the child out to so many places, just as mommy don't recommend. A lot of things can be done to free them. All begin to go through trauma. You need beat your woman for front Pekin, the Pekin be traumatized. You need even miss accident for road where you need drive, your Pekin be traumatized in some motor. A lot of things that they traumatize. So make we as parents, we just know the right things. We will not support wrong things. Maybe we will not talk say no, Blanche Bailly was right to do this, to do that, to do that. Tomorrow, some person go do the very thing. That person might not be fortunate like Blanche Bailly.
I don't know if some one person ever get experience where they will send any convocation in for go type police, they go ask warrants. They go back up in one, what I'm taking. I don't know if someone ever get experience.
I know everyone talk to they do some my grandfriend. But let's stand that say they be stand that here. Mommy, you're welcome. Thanks for joining.
Mommy, where? I salute you.
Mommy,
thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for welcoming me. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. At least all we have more for the Jangi for Sunday. Say, Melo, if you feed the whole all we for next way, you don't hold the Blanche thing, it will be a better place. We need a place like this way. Once in a while, all of us come and contribute. Everybody is to be blamed. There is no bad mother. There is no bad person.
Yes.
Yes, if it comes to police brutality,
Okay,
I'm just like this.
Okay, Mona continue Jangi.
Yes.
Okay. Happy Sunday.
Happy, bro. Happy. DJ Sakus in the building. Thank you for putting mouth. Yes. Good. The she's behind the she's. Even me, police don't hold me for Cameroon. I was so young, I was so foolish. That time I was around 12 years. When my mommy they don't sleep, we open door, the story. Kale come. You want to say it with you for outside? Sister, I pick to kill. Then they say, I didn't hear French. I hear na tire. Then I stand. I can say if they will shoot me because I was running. When police catch you, are you supposed to run? But I mean, the checks away to my mommy, they go talk, say, beginning is sleep, you find outside for outside at that time, at that age. So it may happen to everybody. Even for Europe, yes. German police now one of the goodest people. Only their uniform, you need to open your mouth, make scene. Are you getting me? But when you resist them, they go do you to anyhow. So brutality is everywhere. We should not blame our sister. It still go back about humility. If they begin sister the convocation from the first day, he attend them, there will be no trouble.
Maybe we'll not be here. Maybe we'll not go there for you to talk.
Good. And even from the first day, we always talk, say, where they don't catch sister. Look at what is happening. It can't up now for can't tell we say, where my people? Tanguna actually it was a stolen fish or the message where they did talk him. You don't understand. I'm sorry. Enough it can't up again. The use now not picking. It doesn't work like that. Yes, it doesn't. And I would like I said, this thing, you don't talk, say any celebrity will put something out there. We have the right to talk. Yes, a lot of Cameroonians, they know one time they talk about celebrity because now some particular for them. No, anything celebrity, we have to talk about it. And then we learn from it. We correct it to, it will come out. If busy, it will be that human in it where it talks, it do good will be a nice person, it motivate. They get to kind of say my people then, I don't shit for road, I'm sorry. Are you getting me? But people don't talk come up from nowhere, start the passion. You talk for a big celebrity with a big platform. What are they doing with a big celebrity with a big platform?
No, who get it? No, who they under? Just like how people they for so now who they under? Now we really support them now. The fact that now you bring the thing we don't have to see, so now you bring up for media no. I will bring on media. You don't go tell people how to analyze no.
Thank you. Okay, enough for the monitor. I don't see you put a Zillis macho. Yes, the outfit where he saw. It is good. Who do it just because say you comment? He say we even get to put her and me I don't love that petty say he closed them. But behind that occasion, who make him mommy Zikum Victorine? She did the deco, but nobody would talk about that. Are you getting me? So you need promote people upon level, people they don't know. You know about Zilis. Me, I know about the person who do the deco for the place.
I never even put eyes for that matter for that deco.
Okay, good. Yes, now Auntie Mo's Corner, a very good friend. It just happens to be my mother on my platform. So we meet people on daily basis. Then you go look and you see and say the person where he do the marriage now me for that even the marriage so but only the way they deco you cannot even know that she was it. Are you getting me? So any man gets a person would he celebrate the people who do the celebration. Even if I don't so close to Cameroon, they spoil them. So I not go take my money, my sister, get like 600,000. Me then give my own clothes like Phyllis, oh my well. I remove my money, get my sister, they did so me clothes. I don't cry, put them for Facebook. Yes, I like for
I really admire the singer, all his outfit, and I wonder where I put that post as a beg me it tag a designer because if it tag a designer, some person that will like the clothes, go contact a designer. That's so no.
Yes. I don't follow you for long, you don't follow me for long, but you put that, I don't go for them, go comment, share them. I don't hate nobody. Yes, we need to lift everybody's hand. If you say no humility, show me the humility. You are ready to hold up my hand. Means I yell for hold up your hand. And when some celebrity or who, it talks until nobody is special. As we talk about the President Pobia, I get the right to talk about you, Melo, without insulting you. Humility. Yes, humility. 2 or 3 people see what is I'm talking about. You understand? Then they go join me. For 20 years, Petit said the top 5. The Petit said the top 5. Believe me, inside the 00237, you are coming up with a clean into the way me alive for a year. I don't tire now for talk that boy and that girl and that boy and that sister. Why? No more talk with it happen. Nah. The breaking news of today, never one for a year. And this is a breaking news. This is a celebrity. You know, learn humility. That's the gospel truth. It has happened, it has happened. Where my people, the same way they be take catchy, now the same way we get to talk, say, time when I don't come up. I be making big mistake.
No, he writes some post. He said on Facebook today. At least by writing that post, he should say he don't be free. He there with. But there are so many ways to go. Mommy, so many for talk something.
No, my sister. If you go on live, it did the same. Like say my man to do me something, it vex me. He buying a gift. And Nina, sorry. And not leave
no,
me.
If you go live no more. If you go like after that kind of trauma, so they can go. You don't know what I don't cry today. You don't know. Maybe he get plans for go live later for explain for we. You see, no,
sister, that deal with that thing. The hard man tell you something. If you do me something, it vex me. Right now, I'm ready to apologize. Melo,
now right now, I talk say no. Would it be we want in the class? Some person will take first, some man will take last.
We'll still track the story. Then you want to apologize when?
You know, mommy,
social media, sister. You understand? But now they talk say police bad, not true. You too bad, not true. You don't frighten picking, not true. So now only if you can talk say I'm also human. Are you getting me? It is simple. The talk for don't stop. Yes, believe me. If you get a friend will like it, he wrong you. Oh, you don't do me the thing, no fine. It talk, I'm so sorry. Okay, if not, so you bring it. I go pee. Yeah, the man to go talk say, sister, you see this thing is not good. Why? Because we need you to come out and say, I'm sorry. Finish. Why man country fine? No, even Cameroon fine. But now all we destroy the country because we see the true no one talk. So the way you come for this case, now so I would like to bring the real case then to come on top. We'll talk for fine way, please all man. So man no big parts of man for the social media way they no go talk because it was on social media way any platform talk. Even if me mommy way, I bring my house outside talk to you know correct. Then tomorrow you see and say they preaching in the match waiting mommy go to talk. I beg hold me into cancelability. Yes, I want to bring that part. Yes. Because always I talk for now, I'm ready to do it live. Yes, we don't fake life at all.
Thank you. I mean, Mama Dollar too. I don't really check you now. She gets a very huge platform. Mama Dollar talk says she's not supposed to apologize to social media, but she can stop talking about it. And by the time she stopped talking about it, we will not even get content. We will not even get nothing again for talk about it, and the thing will end. If you know we go talk about it, Pekin, and I go there for you and I say, we'll talk. If you not talk about it, and as soon as the talk will end, it goes solve the matter. You go back.
And what to a while is sufficient. When you keep quiet means everything is okay. So you still have on small sister to don't give a coconut. That is it. So nobody no be ready for no talk. I'm sorry. Or all we to the make mistake. So moon stop blaming. She's a bad parent. The police brutality. All of us did it wrong. Man said fish too wrong. Even he on said it wrong. Police person to where it can be wrong. So who bring the trouble? All man wrong in the society. Yes. So we should not be blaming the country. All of us are wrong. So, sister, thank you for this show. It is really creating the awareness. And all over it, method of traveling, there we go. We have to hit it hard so that people should know and know that a lot of people are entering one chance and they are dying because there is nothing like agent. You are the agent. I'm also an agent. You can do a lot for yourself. True or false? So the gist in the gist nation, we do it, we move.
We move. Thank you so much, mommy. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank all who now I don't join for this show today. I will talk and I will ever talk me, Melo Gist TV, under no circumstances I will ever stand and support police brutality in any way. Jamais de ma vie. Never. But me and you, let's know what to do at the right time. Okay? Let's know what to make I be alive or talk my story. Me not be that way. I know them as for the talk my story or fight my matter. Police brutality na for USA or na for PE or na for Europe or na for America is a no. We don't always stand against it. And me I not stand. I not be that for domestic violence talking about police brutality. Each one should acknowledge his or her fault and be ready to make amends. Thank you so much, Florence. Thank you so much. The police, they come, as we hear, as a matter they ask for warrants no day. Many people don't be even know, so they don't first summon ye more than once where it give the police then the opportunity for talk say any place where they see me then choppy. So whether they brutalize or they not brutalize, yes, we don't condemn the act. Fact, 100%. No to police brutality, because there are so many ways. Then when they be trained, then when they don't go to school, they know how to handle things. They're in a better position for handle when things then go out of proportion. So we don't denounce that one. Yes, no to police brutality. Then me and you now wait till the sub. When you finish, drop WhatsApp number. Ma drop with that WhatsApp number. Now the very number, maybe you don't copy it wrongly. Now the number where all man they write me, oh darling. Now the number, ma copy the number again for you, see him. Ma put that for that number now wait me. +237 67979 5927. Now the number now the WhatsApp number that you go only for WhatsApp, you need to go for direct call. So thank all una so much. When you finish your remember, thank all una so much for joining the show. Remember, Dola, thank you so much for coming by. Mommy Bell, candid opinion with DM, Mommy Ngwe, man, not forget no man. Tani, Senior Tani, thank you. DJ Saki's vibes. For the people that they join for show, where the people they get platform also, I thank you so much for taking out. I mean for spare on time for the kind of Sunday. I thank you so much for joining me, for supporting me for this platform for today. May God bless you. I'm on a platform to the grow from higher. Amen. And for all my way share this video, when I chop kiss, then that people way. That cocoa of the heart, when we show the streets, they say, Melo, take these stars, shine your face. Thank all una so much for the shoot me with stars. May God bless you. Now that play with that stars, they come on, make it be replenished in double fold. In Jesus' name, today na Sunday, we go for the prayer for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. And when I see those people for background, they know they ever type. Now the highest people that day, because no, they abuse you. But they just put phone so they listen wait where they happen. Una place they una place their time una so much. For all man, we take it time cash down for you for watch this video. For this Sunday, I thank una. May God bless all una. I go talk again for this platform. We not bring any situation for year. Now we can't bash the person. Now we can't insult the person. Now we can't drag the person. Now we can't look down on the person. When something happens, we bring it here to talk about it because we can use a situation to learn or to educate others, because learning is a continuous process. Based on this Blache Bailly matter, I don't learn so many things then. I don't learn a lot for this Blache Bailly matter. We don't talk about this platform because everybody get different ideas. Maybe wait till be there for my head, they don't move on for my head. Maybe wait till be there for some person here, they don't move on for the person here. You don't understand. See, there are certain ways to go about things. It's not about us coming here and just insult Blache Bailly. Blache Bailly do wrong. Blache Bailly not do so. No. After we don't caution. Wait till we go learn after we caution. Nothing. So we're not there for you to do those things. We're there for you for see how we will feel better ourselves. It's just a platform where we can analyze, we educate, we expatiate on things, we inform, we entertain, and we gossip. That's all. The gossip for you to do. Don't gossip now. Blache Bailly name in a positive aspect, in a good direction. Not about dragging her to the, because she's already on the ground. Us dragging her again changes nothing. So thank all now so much. I really appreciate. I will end the show now. I hope so I will see you again for our next live show, for our next upload. And any man will join this show for the first time, I beg no go away, no follow page, and look around, see the people the way they join show. If you admire them, go and check their platform. You might discover that there are other Cameroon who get plenty. There are so many people doing good works out there where you are not aware. So just go there, follow them. Follow people for no reason. Follow their pages. Share their work. Thank all now so much. May God bless you. I love you all. Now chop big kiss.